Hey guys, welcome back to the After Hours. I'm the 8-Tailed Beast, and today we're going to talk about zombies in the market. Before we get into it, I'd like to invite you to our virtual conference in February. If this sounds interesting to you, use the link in the description to get your tickets now. With that out of the way, let's get into the content. So what is a modern day zombie? It's a half-conscious individual that relies on their instincts. It's like their sleep, but without the normal benefits. They can still eat, walk, and go to work, but they lack the ability to improvise. If you ever read the book Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman, you know he describes the mind has two modes of thought, System 1 and System 2. System 1 is fast, instinctive, and emotional, and System 2 is slower, more deliberate, and logical. It's common to rely on your favorite, especially if you're trying to harmonize with your work. Now, where does this fit into the market? Well, society makes it really easy for you to become a zombie, even if only for a little while. Our daily routines have repetitive movements that require little to no awareness. Cooking, cleaning, driving, and texting. Hopefully not all at the same time. Overall, all these activities are hammered into our muscle memory and are mostly managed by System 1. And System 1 is given the routine based off the desired vision of System 2. Now, what about your trading? Does the body remember your last trade? Yes, it does. Actually, it's saved in the mind as an affirmed belief and in the body as a patterned behavior. It is even referenced in the book Momo Trader. This does not come from the author of the book, but by Brett Steinbarger, who is a well-known author of trading psychology. He mentions the difficulties of pattern behavior when he said, many problems for the traders occurs when they get away from their cognitive strength. The fast thinker slows down and overanalyzes, and it usually leads to trouble. When the deep thinker is put on the spot and put in front of a screen, reacting to price movements, all hell breaks loose. Now, he didn't say that word for word, but that's what he said. The reason he mentions these scenarios is because trading is a long-term game. It's best to put your best foot forward. If your personality does not match your trading style, you will be fighting an uphill battle. Let me explain. According to Dr. Tracy Marks, a psychiatrist that makes mental health videos, your personality is the net sum of the total of your temperament, mindset, how you process information, and your psychological defenses. Moreover, what is your temperament? Your temperament is the inherent and nurtured traits that make up the foundation of how you adapt to your environment. Scientists estimate that 20 to 60% of temperament is determined by genetics. The rest is formed gradually throughout life. The most common traits are sanguine, phlegmatic, melancholy, and choleric. What is mindset? A mindset is a series of self-perceptions and unconscious beliefs people hold about themselves. The basic mindsets are fixed and growth. Mindsets form the basis of how our conscious minds interact with the world through our attitude, which is just the tip of the iceberg. What is information processing? Information processing is the change of information in a manner detected by an observer. The purpose of processing information is to ensure consistency in how a person perceives and remembers information. What is your psychological defense? Your psychological defenses are unconscious resources used by the ego to decrease internal stress, said Anna Freud. It is your coping mechanisms that protect you from creating negative thoughts and emotions. It is an unconscious response to your internal conflicts and anything that stresses you out. It was Carl Jung that said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. For the trader, the name of the game is pattern recognition, and having the ability to see a situation develop in real time, then act decisively. This can only be performed in the driver's seat. You're not going to get that without the right beliefs, mindset, trading system, and habits. Brett Steinbarger also said, you need fast thinking and rapid information processing to see what the herd does not. People can avoid herding by doing their own research, making their own decisions, and taking meaningful risks to own their trades. The zombies in the market are following the herd instinct. A herd instinct is a behavior wherein people join groups and follow the actions of others. Investors follow what they perceive other investors are doing, rather than relying on their own analysis. It's said in the trading classic Reminiscence of a Stock Operator that traders love tips. Well, I'm gonna have to take your word for it, because I prefer rib tips. But I can give you a tip. Always trade with a free and clear mind. In the stock market, you are managing addictions every day. If you are cognitively declining for any reason, you need to handle that first before you think about putting your money at risk. It's only a matter of time before you get caught when you're a zombie. Any one of these can happen in a single day for every person in the market. You eat too many fats, oils, or sugars, and it fries your brain. Zombie. You watch too many highlights on social media, whether it's good or bad. Zombie. You abuse drugs to cope with stress. Zombie. You study too much and it causes brain inflammation. Then it results in memory loss and depression. Zombie. Any lack of moderation and consistency causes a cognitive decline into a zombie. Moral of the story is, pick your poison and find your balance. Risk-taking is necessary. Money, we give it value. When you see something you value taken away or within reach, it will give you emotional pain. Even if you imagine it, that pain is either fear or greed. Even the most experienced traders experience fear and greed in every trade. However, they manage it much better than the 90%. When you enter a market, you have to experience pain in your trade because losses are inevitable and profits are why we're here. After learning in depth and refining the edge, it's possible to only feel timid or eager at important moments. There are only two reasons you should have fear in the market, and that's because you either lack the experience or the education. There are a few links in the description that can help you with that. As a trader, you have to have a plan. When you don't want to follow that plan, ask yourself why or why not. Then actually listen to your response. More than half the time, your reasoning is ridiculous, which is a sign you may need to kill or restrict your ego. Trading in the long term demands passion to fuel your journey. You're not always going to be ready mentally, which is why you need to be professional. A professional does not do it until they get it right. They do everything until they can't get it wrong. Respect your trading resources and respect yourself. Actions speak louder than words, and your body is eavesdropping on the thoughts in your head. So you need to practice disciplined actions to refine better trading instincts. Now it's time for more wise words from Steven. I never eat a large breakfast because it makes me tired. I'd rather drink plenty of water. It helps me stay sharp. If I am tired, I'll take a strategic nap. Good habits make an adaptive and successful trader. Alright guys, that's all I got for you today. If you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.